Welcome to Beta Online Learning. This is a video for the 8th Standard CBSE Mathematics on the topic Algebraic Expressions. Here we are going to present a few practice questions on operations, on basic operations on algebraic expressions, addition, subtraction, and multiplication of algebraic expressions. The concepts covered here are monomial, algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? The prerequisites, what you need to know before you start to this worksheet. You need to know about algebraic expressions. You know what is a monomial, binomial, a trinomial, and a polynomial, of course. I should also know how to subtract, addition, add, subtract, and multiply two or more algebraic expressions. This is a worksheet. In this worksheet, there are 10 questions. You have to do this subtraction. Let us take the first question. Subtract 24AB minus 10B minus 18A from 30AB plus 12B plus 14A. So what we should put first is we use either the vertical column method or the horizontal method. We prefer the horizontal method. So we will do this by the horizontal method by putting this first. The one which we have to subtract from, that expression comes first. Then we do put a minus sign and then this expression to be subtracted, that we put after that within brackets. Let us go to the solution for the first. We will show you the subtraction, one model for subtraction and one for multiplication. Addition is very easy as it does not involve any change of sign. So we just go into the first question. There are 10 questions here. Let us note down the first question. 24AB minus 10B minus 18A from 30AB plus 12B plus 14A. So we now write that down 30 AB 12B plus 14A. The expression in two variables, algebraic expression in two variables, is a coefficient of AB, 12 is a coefficient of B, subtract. Put a bracket now. This is a very important step now where you have to put the bracket. 24AB plus 12B 24AB minus 10B, it should be minus 10. We write minus 18A, 18A. Then we just remove the bracket now, right? 30 plus 12B, this as, now we remove the bracket, 24 AB, because there is a minus sign before the bracket. When you remove the bracket, minus B. Sign change is taken care of by the bracket rule, so it is easy to remember. 18A. So, and after that we go to the next third step is to write AB and AB are like terms. So 30 AB we have right minus 24 brackets. Separate brackets we can use. These are the AB terms or the B term. There is a 14A here. So we'll have to put a plus 14A and 18A. 14A. These are the two A terms. Then finally, here again we have only plus. So we write the here. Do the simplification like adding these two. 30 minus 24 is 6AB plus 18, which is 32. This last step, the final answer. We can also, after this, we add these two, we get 12. This is all. If you want, you can arrange this A, B, B. This is not necessary. Anyway, it looks nice. 32A, hard and fast rule here. We can write this. 6AB, it's just 6AB, 22B. Expression in the ascending powers, descending powers of, it's sort of going around the ascending powers of B. That's the thing. So anyway, 22B. That 32A plus 6AB plus 22B. And now we will proceed to a multiplication. We have seen a subtraction, and I will also tell you how to do. I will go back to the worksheet now. We'll now move to the worksheet. Just a minute. Here is the worksheet. Do as directed in each question. We have done the first question. Just go through this. See, the second question is, we have to find the sum of the first two expressions, means add 2y squared plus 3yz, then minus y squared minus yz minus x squared, and then yz and plus 2z squared. These three you have to add. You can add them by just pluses in between, within brackets there, and group the like terms. The y squared terms have to be grouped together, yz terms together, that's all, yz and y squared and z squared terms. These are the three terms, like terms, which have to be grouped together. After adding this, you have to take this result separately. Keep this result addition. Then do the subtraction. 3y squared minus z squared and this one. These two you have to add. The sum of, take the sum of these two. Again, these are like terms are y squared, z squared and yz. So again, we look at three terms. We have to add, because sum of the three terms, two terms. It's actually this term and z squared. So these two terms you have to add. Final result. Then from this, the first result, what we got in the first, you have to subtract the second result. Subtract the second result from the first result. Okay, then you can try that out. Next one is simply add all the three. Fourth question is subtracting, as we did before. First you put this 7x squared minus 4xy plus 8y squared plus 5x minus 3y. Minus of, you put this 5x squared within bracket. And then, as we did in the example, you can just go through. These are similar questions. Simplify is just like that. You can do simplify. A plus b, 2a minus 3b plus c, then this one. Now, we do multiplication. How to do that multiplication? We have a multiplication of the distributive law. So first you have to multiply a with 2a minus 3b plus c. So you get 2a squared minus 3ab plus bc. One bracket is over now. Then plus b into, again we multiply 2a minus 3b plus c. This is the multiplication of a binomial by a trinomial. A binomial by a binomial or binomial by a trinomial. The rules apply, the same rule applies, the distributive law. That's all. Of multiplication over addition or subtraction. See what we are doing here. We are multiplying b, you get 2ab here. Again, b is multiplied by minus 3b. So minus 3b squared you will get plus bc. You have to add all these things together. Then we have a subtraction. We have to just simply multiply the c inside. Finally, what we should do, we should simplify using the like terms, grouping of the like terms, and finally get the result. After that, it's like subtraction only. That's all. Here, the multiplication, I'll just illustrate it by means of one example we take. find the product, the last question, or simplify the first part of the simplify. What we got here, x squared minus 3x plus 2 into 5x minus 2. A trinomial by a binomial. We can also do the binomial by a trinomial. It's all similar. Here we are having a trinomial first. So we will have x squared is multiplied by this one. Let us consider that first. Okay. Now let us go to the board and we will let us now just write this down. We are going to multiply 3x squared. So here's the way. We are going to multiply 3 x squared minus 3x plus 2 and 5x minus 2. Now we come to this expression. We'll work it out here. We have this expression x squared minus 3x plus 2 this is within bracket. We write it within bracket, open another bracket, and we have the expression 5x minus 2 within a bracket. So this is the expression we are going to evaluate. Let us do it by multiplication. Let us do this by multiplying x squared first. We have three terms in the trinomial, x squared minus 3x plus 2. So x squared term will multiply first. X squared term into the 5x minus 2. Then we'll put a minus 3x. Again 5x minus 2. Plus 2 into again 5x minus 2. That's all. It is just as simple as that. This is how the distributive property works. Again, we do this. Now we have to simplify the brackets. Just remove the brackets. How we do that? We multiply this 5x squared with 5x. So x squared with 5x gives you 5x cubed. So we write it as 5x cubed. Sorry. We write it as 5x cubed. We put a 5x there, 5x, and then put a cubed there. Because x squared into x gives you x cubed minus 2x squared. It is 2x squared. So we get a x squared term here. Minus now the 3x is multiplied with 5x. So minus you will get 15x squared. Because x into x is x squared. So we'll get x squared here. Plus 2 is multiplied with this 5. So 5, 2 5s are 10. 2 into 5, 10, 10x. So 10x. Minus 4. 2 into 2, 4. That's all. So the final expression we got. There are only two like terms. That is, these x squared terms are the like terms. So we have to combine these two terms. So we have the 5x cubed, we can write it as it is. And we can also combine these two to write it as the 5x cubed minus 2x minus, what will it become? 17x squared, because you have both minus signs, 2x squared and 15x squared. Both have to be added, we'll get minus 17x squared. 17x squared, we'll get x squared term. So 17x squared, you will get x squared there. Because it is x squared term, we'll write it as x squared. And then 10x doesn't have any other term, so plus 10x. Plus 10x. 10x minus 4. This is the final answer for the first part of that question. Of course, there are other parts of the question also. This has to be seen. You go through this. Question number 8. The other part of the question, you do it yourself. 3x squared plus 4x minus 5. You have to multiply 3x squared. This is also trinomial by binomial. So 3x squared, you'll do it in 3 parts. And then finally add up. That's all. Proper sign has to be taken into account. This is the worksheet. There are 10 questions in this. Carefully go through this. Pause the video if you could have a doubt anywhere. You can just pause it anywhere and then go ahead. And finally, the 10th question. 5th to 10th questions are being displayed here. I'll just display it once again. From the 5th to 10th questions are being displayed over here. The first 4 questions are being displayed over here. First 5 questions, I'm displaying it here. And finally, from 6th question onwards, after you can pause the video at this stage, note down these and start working on it. Then you could resume the video and then from 6th to 10th. You need not work out at a stretch. You can do 5 questions, 2 questions at a time, 5 questions at a time, and with individual breaks in between. So no problem, you can carry on with your work. Carry on, have a nice day.